Hello, Year 2. Can you believe it? It's Friday already. Hopefully you've been working really hard in English this week, writing your poem on the railway and what you can see from a railway carriage in Eastleigh. And we've got our very last lesson on that today. So today we are going to be writing your lovely poem up in best. So I thought a really good starter would be to practice your best handwriting. So what I'd like you to do is pause the video when I say to in a minute and go and find a piece of paper, ideally with lines on, because that will help you keep your writing nice and straight, and a pencil, not a pen. Make sure it's nice and sharp, and practice writing the alphabet. First of all, over here we've got lowercase letters. I want you to copy each one out carefully, and then underneath we've got the capital letters that you're going to need to start each line of your poem. So I'd like you to copy those out carefully too. So pause the video now to do that, please. Well done. That was a great warm up, ready for your work today. So let me show you. So we have been working hard all week, whether you've been doing the easy, main, or you've been doing the challenge as well as the main, to write a poem about the railway in Eastleigh as our text type. Our audience is children in Year 3. And the purpose of our writing is to make the reader feel interested and excited. And we've worked hard to include interesting vocabulary in our writing, to use expanded noun phrases, and to include rhyming words for some of the lines of the poem. It doesn't matter if not all of your lines rhyme. And those things are things you should have done yesterday, but you might need to spend some time today adding any of those in that you've missed. You might also have tried that tricky challenge yesterday to include some similes to say that something is like something else. The cars were moving as fast as light, or the cows were standing as still as a statue. Those are examples of similes. And the other challenge was to write a poem which has the rhythm of a train moving. So if you think about that original poem that we read from a railway carriage, faster than fairies, faster than witches, bridges and houses and hedges and ditches, it sounded a little bit like the rhythm of a train moving along. So that was your other challenge. Can you give your poem that rhythm of a train moving? Very tricky challenges. I'm impressed if you had a go at those this time. Well done. So here's my poem from yesterday. Travelling by train through Eastleigh, these are the things that I can see. By the river I can see cows standing by the leafy trees, branches moving in the gentle breeze. Across the road I can see towering buildings standing proudly, noisy car horns buzzing loudly. All these things that I can see show how special Eastleigh is to me. Now, I'm happy with that. I might want to put an extra verse in like I said yesterday, but for now I'm going to show you what I've got. I am going to put some punctuation in, so I'm not going to put a mark there, but between my noun phrases, I think I'd like a comma, and at the end of each verse, I'm going to put a full stop. You see I've left a gap between each part to make these separate verses. Now, let's have a little look at our road maps. Interesting vocabulary, I need to check for that. I've got leafy trees, gentle breeze, towering bill. I think I've used interesting vocabulary. I'm happy with that. Expanded noun phrases. Let me check. Have I used expanded noun phrases? Leafy trees, gentle breeze. I've only got one adjective on those. Towering buildings, but I have got an expanded one there because I've got standing proudly, noisy car horns buzzing loudly. Maybe I need to have some extra ones. I could have green leafy trees and the soft gentle breeze. Maybe I could have huge towering buildings standing proudly. I think I only want one adjective there. Let's read it through and see if it still sounds okay. By the river I can see cows standing by the green leafy trees, branches moving in the soft gentle breeze. Across the road I can see huge towering buildings standing proudly, noisy car horns buzzing loudly. Yes, I am happy with that. And we've got I can include rhyming words for some of the lines of the poem. Eastleigh and sea. Now I haven't rhymed these lines. That's okay. Or I have rhymed that sea with me. But I haven't rhymed that line or that line. Not all your lines have to rhyme. I have got trees and breeze, and I have got proudly and loudly. So I'm happy with that. I think I am ready to write my poem up in best. Now, have I got the sheet? Yes. 1 stars yesterday, the easy sheet was this. So you, hopefully, have filled in the words here. I think I've got my one from yesterday. There it is, with things like this. Through the window, I can see an orange car. Through the window, I can see a little bar. This is the work that I want you to write up in best. So you're going to have to copy out the whole line into best. Let's go back to today's. Now, this is where we started at the beginning of the week. This is what our From a Railway Carriage poem looked like. Here's the original poem we used as inspiration. And around the edge, we have got these lovely pictures. That is what I would like to see from you today. Now, it's up to you with how confident you are on a computer. If you wanted to do it on a computer, you can. You might need to print it out and draw your own pictures. If you've got a grown-up who's got time to help you, they might be able to help you put some pictures onto the computer. You might find it easier to do the whole thing on paper and write your poem up in your most beautiful handwriting. Don't forget capital letters for the beginning of lines and punctuation marks at the end of lines, and do your own drawings of the things that you can see around Eastleigh. And when you're finished, don't forget to take a photograph of it and send it in, because we are really excited about showing them to the children in Year 3 that are still coming into school and putting them on the website. Good luck, everybody, and well done for your hard work this week.